Let me choose the an event that's not about me and make it about me. Let me do that.
If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talk about your favorite web series. Right here on Seriously.
Hi, welcome to Seriously Studios. I'm your host, Mary.
I'm your host, Brittany. You know me. You can find me.
If you're just tuning in, what do they say? If you're just tuning in, we are reporting live on the Best Man final chapters.
Absolutely, Mary. And I'm so glad you brought that up. We are talking about the new show, Best Man, that can only be found on Peacock. And I see that we have a lot of new traction to it, a lot of the same new characters. And it gives a sense of nostalgia with a little bit more of a nuance, if you will.
You said it, Brittany.
Not the big reporter laugh. They love it. You said it.
You said it.
Full, full.
All right,
Yes.
all jokes aside, welcome back. Welcome back.
What's that?
I
Maybe
don't
we're
know.
reporters. We talk better as reporters.
We do.
We didn't fumble not once as reporters. But once we
Then
got
being myself. Once I'm myself again, I don't know how to speak words. How is that even possible?
oh my god, maybe we need to switch fields.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, happy New Year, guys. We are finally back, and we're doing the final season. That's not true. So we are finally back, guys. Your face is like so. Also, I'm a little sick, so forgive me.
Jesus.
Shit,
Hey, you,
I wasn't kidding.
are you okay? She's not okay. This just in, Mary is not okay. She's not okay. We're gonna pivot back here. Hey guys, we're gonna go to commercial break. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Anyway, happy New Year's, guys. Like I said, we're back and we are going to be talking about The Best Man final chapters, which you can find on Peacock if you haven't already. Stop what you're doing, go check it out, and then come back.
Yep.
Because there's much to be said, there's much to be discussed.
Exactly, exactly. So before you do that, before you
Mhm.
go watch it, before you come back, make sure you're following us on Cersei Podcast, on all social media platforms and all podcast platforms, and watching us
Mhm.
on Black TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right on there.
Yeah.
Now, welcome back. Um, after you did all that, thank you. So Mary, what is your like experience or your relationship with the Best Man series? It's like, was it one of your favorites? What did you always feel about it?
I loved The Best Man, the original movie. That's something that I could watch over and over again. The Best Man Holiday, to be honest, I'm not too familiar. Nothing really stands out from that. I think I've seen it probably once or twice.
Mm.
Um, yeah, but The Best Man original, definitely love that movie. I think that's such a cult classic in the Black community. Like we've all seen it. If you haven't, definitely go check it out. Then see The Best Man Holiday. Then see The Best Man final chapters because everything leads up to
Yeah,
that.
you need it. You need it. Yeah, I think
What
it
about you?
would be the opposite, if you will. The Best Man, great movie, but I don't know if it was one of my cult classics, like one of my black ones. Like
Really?
it was up there, but like if I'm turning on like a classic black film, I'll put on like The Wood. I'll put on something like that. But The Best Man was good. It was good.
Hmm. Hmm.
I did feel like The Best Man Holiday was really good too. Obviously a tearjerker,
Hmm.
emotional.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was good. Like it was a good sequel because like you can't
Hmm.
can't always touch a lot of sequels. Like we don't really want y'all touching the classics, but they didn't do
Right.
bad with that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And the casting was amazing. Everyone committed to their roles.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like a lot of like I love Regina Hall. That is my girl. I love her and everything she do. And Sanaa Lathan, love her too.
Sanaa Lathan, that's my girl. Nia Long,
Love her.
Tay Diggs,
Tay,
Morris
Tay
Chestnut.
Diggs, if you give Tay Diggs a role, he's gonna do it. Okay? That is a full thespian right there. Um,
He's gonna commit to whatever role
Every
you
time.
give to him.
And Morris Chestnut, always fine.
Always fine. Never unfine. He's
Never
always going to
never
be
catch him so bad.
fine.
No, 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 no. I was watching an interview. He was talking about that he gets confused as other actors. He
Yeah,
gets
I saw that. He gets confused with Tyrese, and that has to be white people that's doing that madness.
absolutely yes. Talking about Tay Diggs. Don't see that. I mean, I guess if they're in the same movie, maybe you don't know. Then they said what's our guy? Love Jones. Tate.
Love Lorenz Tate?
Yes.
Why is he getting confused for short men? I'm confused. Lorenz Tate,
Like how?
handsome man, small little thing. Tay Diggs, handsome man, small little thing.
One little thing. Little thing. Come on now. All great men, but it's more expensive. Let's stop. Let's just stop. Let's
All
stop.
great men. None of
All
them are
great
non-great,
men. None of them. All of them are great men. And we love them dearly. But come on.
but they're different people, and you guys need to remember who's who.
Put some respect on these black actors. We
Yeah.
don't all look the same. Come on.
Another thing I wanted to mention is The Best Man. Watching it over as an adult, you
Mm.
realize that if you guys are not familiar with the plot of the story, The Best Man features Harper, who is an up and coming author. He writes this book based on the lives of his college friends. And is his girlfriend a part of the book? No, right? Sanaa Lathan's
No, no,
character?
no. She can.
No,
She
no.
came later in life.
Right, right. So it's based on his college friends and their experience. He had slept with his best friend's girlfriend at the time, right? And
Yes.
he became the best man to their wedding.
Yes.
And
This was a secret
his
that no one
friend,
knew.
right, it was a secret. His friend Lance, played by Morris Chestnut, finds out by reading the book because he never confessed to him.
You fucked me up. Oh shit! Yo, 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 yo! What you doing, man? Fight!
And Lance was just like so obsessed with the fact that Mia, his girlfriend slash fiance, was a virgin, and he was just like, "I'm gonna be the first one to have sex with this woman. She's a
Remember
good
that?
girl." Yeah, he was obsessed with that, and he was a big old hoe in college. And
I
so to
didn't get
find
that.
out that she slept with somebody else, regardless of who it was, he was big mad about it.
But then to put the ice on the cake is my best man. Like
It's
what?
my best man. Yeah. And you never told me about this. And I've been telling you, oh, this is a good girl. And you know how guys are about someone being a good girl.
They love that. They love that.
They love that. And so he could not even look at this woman because she slept with somebody else.
But it
Sir.
is deceitful.
It was
That's your
deceitful,
friend.
yes. It was. But he was a big old hoe. And he was so obsessed with the fact that he was going to have a virgin. And he was all about God. But it's like, you never saved your body as a virgin. You were sleeping with everything that walked. So why are you so upset that this woman opened her legs for someone else?
It's a double standard. You
Double
the
standard.
guys can do whatever they want. The minute the women does, whoa, you're
Oh, she's a big old hoe.
yeah. That's a shame. Look at yourself in the mirror, men of the world. Okay? Reporting back. Look yourself in the mirror. Okay? Because this is
This is
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
So I did not make that realization that she was a virgin and that
Yeah.
so Harper took her virginity.
Yes.
That does change the tables. That's crazy though. That is
It
crazy.
is crazy, but
It's
the way
crazy.
he reacted was madness. Like him having him on the ledge
He almost killed
of
him.
the balcony, almost about to kill him. He couldn't even step into the church. He couldn't
A lot of
marry this
way
woman.
before the I'm not siding with him. He was ridiculous. Absolutely. But I
He was
think
doing too much.
knowing this right before your wedding, it's just like, dang, my
Yeah.
best friend took my wife's virginity. No one told me you're my best man. Maybe if
And he
they
wrote it in a book. Harper has been a villain since the beginning.
I want to say that. And I want to say also we can talk about in the second movie. So you did not learn your lesson 10 years ago or whatever, how many years ago. Because we're talking 1998 to 2013. You did not
Hmm.
learn your lesson. Your first book caused havoc. It shook the table. So you said,
Shook it.
I should write another book. I should write another book and make your life the center of the book. Even though
Hmm.
those ruined our friendship, let me try something else. So
Because
he
I'm a
goes,
writer
I'm a
and I
writer.
have to write.
And at this point, also, Harper is broke.
Do you need some money?
He is broke. Like, he don't know how the lights are going to turn on. So he's
Hmm.
like, let me write a bio of Lance's life. And you come to his house with this intention. So it's like, you always been a little bit shady. Because, like, you're not even here.
Always been, yeah, always been shady, always been about yourself. He's
Yeah.
always been selfish. He's always put his dream and what he wants above anything else. And to him, he does not really care who he hurts in the process because it's all for the greater good that only benefits him.
But he tries to, like, switch it, like, no, it's for us. It's
Right.
for
Because
us.
he
It's
comes off as a nice guy.
He's a villain, and y'all didn't know. I
He's
see
a villain.
it's like this night. No, hey, friends, family, you got to get your bills paid,
Yeah. And you
and
see, like on social media, a lot of people are rooting for him. If you've seen the whole show, you know why. But let's be honest, he's been a villain for a long time,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
practically 30 years.
yeah. So in the end of that movie, he does get to write after much convincing, and after Mia's death, he still's like, so about that bio. Ah, so sorry about Mia. If you could just sign off on this bio, baby.
Right, right, right.
And he
So,
does.
about
He
chapter
does.
10, what do you want to
Right.
talk about in
So
this?
when we talk about your career, like, sir, give me some time.
He
But then
don't
he
care.
does. He don't care. Um. Okay. Yes. All right. So at this point, and at the end of that movie, they did, you know, meet in the middle with their friendship, and everything kind of was in a good place.
Hmm.
At that movie, Quentin says he's getting married.
Right.
Um. So that's where we pick up.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about episodes 1 and 2, which are titled Paradise and the Wedding, but we're just going to combine them all together because in our mind, they're one episode.
It's one long
Okay?
episode. Okay.
One movie.
We gonna lie about it. It's one. Okay.
A lot of things I could have left out.
This
The
could have
writer's
been.
room, I could have said, we don't need to talk about that.
We don't need this. Let's just do a flashback, and we're here. We honestly, truly could have picked up at the wedding, and I would have been okay. But
Yeah,
the
I would
episode,
have understood completely what's happening.
absolutely, absolutely. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. There was fluff. There was fluff. Very, very fluffy. But we're gonna talk about it. And see. They
Yeah,
definitely these two episodes had to close up some loose ends that were left unsaid within the movies.
yeah, yeah. No lie, the first time I saw this, I'm like, what year are we in? Because I didn't peep till
But
we
yeah,
took it back.
yeah.
I said, wait a minute, how are we here?
What
Make it make
year?
sense.
So I was lost for a second too. So the movie was in 2013, but I forget at the end of that movie, it did flash forward to I think
To like
like
a year, right?
2014. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And so we flash back to like 2015.
Yeah. So it's a year after Mia's death. Um, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, so a
yes.
year after Mia's death, Quentin's getting married. And a lot is happening. What we talking? Okay. Oh yeah, he's getting married to like this famous influencer turned model businesswoman. Um, she's all about holistic living and chakras and all that nonsense.
Hmm. Hmm.
She is played by
Nicole.
Nicole Ari Parker.
Yes. She gonna
All
keep it.
right, another black actress that we all know in the game.
Hmm.
Shelby,
Shelby. Put some respect
Shelby, she big mad about it, and she finds out on the
on
Andy
Andy.
Cohen show.
And let me tell you, Andy Cohen gonna get the tea every time. He's like, you don't seem impressed, but I think you were. Let's run the tape.
Let's run the tape.
He's always gonna have the receipt.
Yeah.
And every time, as he should. So Shelby's also like a real housewife of whatever city she's.
Hmm. Yeah.
He's a big reality star, and needless to say, Shelby did not take the news good that
No.
Q was getting married, because in our minds as viewers, or as maybe just me, because I be missing things not all the time, but sometimes Shelby and Q. So let's bring it back real quick. Everybody's from college except for Robin.
No. Robin and Candace.
And Candace, yes, yes, we know. I know Candace stripper. I know that, yes. But
Hmm.
everybody else in college.
Yeah.
So Shelby and Q,
No. Shelby was dating Merch.
right? I
So
know
they
that.
were together. She was always controlling in the relationship.
Yes.
So the night before the wedding, they had the bachelor party. That's where he met Candy because she danced just like Candy. Okay, and then they connected over Black authors because she was only supporting herself through college.
To get to college, smart, smart
At the
woman.
same time, Quentin and Shelby, they always had this like tit for tat kind of relationship.
Even
And
in the
then
first movie.
in the first movie, yeah, it was more like yeah, just a tit for tat, and at the end of the movie they slept with each other,
Okay.
and so that carried on into the second movie. They were only sleeping with each other, and they didn't take it well. He didn't take her seriously. She clearly was catching feelings.
So I remember they slept together at the end of the second movie, but they slept together. They talked about sleeping together in between those years.
In the first movie, at the end they slept together.
Yeah,
They woke up in the
but
same bed.
between the end of the first movie and the second movie, are we supposed to believe that they were
They were
canoodling?
still just like, yeah, messing around for
They were having
years.
sex in those years,
Yeah, 15 to be exact.
15 years. Okay, all right, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, okay. So within these years, they obviously she caught feelings, and he's like, "I'm getting married." The timeline just doesn't make sense for me.
Also, she had a child.
She did have a child. She had a child in the second movie. Yes.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah.
just like, okay. 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 Because even after the second movie, he calls the boys, I'm getting married. So he was already engaged at that point. So she didn't know. Go ahead. Whatever. So the run the tape back, she runs up at his job.
She runs up at his job, beating the hell out of him. I hate you. How could you do this? Basically, she feels played because here she is thinking, oh, maybe the door's open if he ever wants a relationship, and comes to find out he's about to get married. Like, what?
At the end of the second movie, he said, "What if we take this serious?" He said, "F out of here!" Like, oh hell.
Right.
So it's like, okay.
Because
But my
when
point
he
right
did
here is,
say that, when he did say that to her, her face was like, I mean, maybe.
yeah. So for her to be this mad of him getting married, it's not that outlandish, because he was like, we knew he wasn't taking you serious.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Like, ahead.
Go ahead. Go off. Go off. So they had this
Also,
relationship.
yeah, also Harper, once again, Mr. Selfish, he's offered a movie deal for that original book that caused chaos.
Hey,
We mentioned this already. It caused chaos. So he's like, once again, gotta put me first. I have to. What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
So he uses this wedding as an opportunity to ask everyone for their permission.
he loves this. He loves this. Let me choose the an event that's not about me and make it about me. Let me do that.
Since you all are here, I mean, we all live in the same city,
Yeah.
but let's all go to Jamaica and let me ask this question.
And I can't call each one of you individually and have a one-on-one conversation with you. No.
Phones don't exist where I am.
That's not what I do. Can't do that. So let me
Mm-mm.
go. Let me stir the pot in Jamaica. He loves to stir the pot. He does. And
That's what
he's
he's here for.
yeah, and he's good right now. Like he has a couple of other books and he's making good money, has a house, got a nice house. But he doesn't feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
So that's
He
why he's
wants
like, you know what? Let me see.
Yeah, I think he wants a legacy. He wants to be known, household name.
Yeah,
Nobody really knows what his end goal is. I don't think he even knows what his end goal is.
he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
So
Um,
everyone's excited for this wedding.
yeah.
Shelby, of course, is not invited. And Lance is, at this point, he's a big whore because he's still grieving over the death, over Mia's death.
So, we get to see where everyone's at right now. What's the name? Julie and Regina, they're good, Black excellence. They're killing it in the school system. Um, like you said, Shelby and Jordan. Jordan's single and loving it. Shelby, um, is stuck. She's a little stuck because she's not invited to the wedding, but whatever. So we're trying to figure out where Lance at. The guys go to see him. He's not at home with his kids. He's in
Mm-mm.
like a hotel or of some sort. And
Mm-hmm.
when they opened the door, I said, "Who is that?" He looked so skinny and sick. I said, "What is
Rough.
going on?" He looked rough. I said, "That's not the Morris I know."
Mm-mm.
Ain't him.
Mm-mm.
Ain't him. And so he is really in like a deep depression because he doesn't know left from right. He's and I'm just thinking about these kids, like they already lost their mom, and now you're not around, so it's like they lost
Talk
their
about
dad.
it. Talk
Like
about it. He has like 4 or 5.
he got a good 4 kids. Some of those kids don't look like his, but some of the kids look Spanish, but it's okay.
Oh my god. Because the parents were both dark skinned and I'm confusion.
And there was 2 Spanish kids in that second movie. There was there was 2, but the bloodline works different ways.
It sure do.
Okay, we don't know what the ancestry.com looks like. We don't know. We don't know.
But moving on.
Moving on. So those kids feel like they're losing their pappy, and it's like
Mm.
feels like he can't be in because everything about that house, their faces remind him of Mia. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a loss right now.
Yeah.
So he's taking it out on anything that's walking, like boom, boom, room. Anybody can get it. He ain't even being safe with it.
Nope.
He can
He's
have
just
another
nasty.
way, just being nasty, nasty.
Nasty out here.
Get
Mm-hmm.
your life together, Lance.
But he ends up going as well down to Jamaica. They all meet Ziamara. Harper is just not feeling her with Quentin. He don't think that she's the one. He's just like, who is Quentin at this point? Like,
Yeah.
he's all about nature and all this, and he's like, I don't know that man.
That's not the Quentin we know. Who is that? Talking about, oh, come with us to embody the like. Stop. That's not
Stop
you.
that.
That's not you.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But I think it's important to note that Quentin's dad, who is a famous hotel owner,
Mm-hmm.
he kind of influenced this wedding because, like, if
Yeah.
you marry her, she can put us on the map.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Put a note of that. So it's like, does he love her or is it just a transactional deal?
Mm. Does she love him or is it just a transactional deal?
That too, because I think where it's led to believe that he's like the Hilton. It's like the Hilton family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a big thing for both of them,
Right.
but it ain't real. Yeah.
So ignoring all the fluff, no
Yeah.
lie, we go to the wedding rehearsal dinner, and Harper finally tells Lance, "Listen, I know you're kind of down and out, but
Uh-huh.
so I was offered this movie deal. Wanted to get your opinion on that."
Yeah. I know you're going through a lot. Oof. And I didn't
Ugh.
really get to even talk to you about that. Make sure you're good. But if you could just sign off on this dotted
Yeah,
line right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
And initially, Lance is like, okay, okay,
He just
cool.
said, "Congrats."
Congrats. That's cute for you.
Hmm.
Then some time went by. Lance flipped that table over. He folded it.
Why did Sanaya scream like that?
You know what?
She, okay, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
It's okay, baby.
Are
Why
you
did you scream like that? I had to rewind it so many times. Like, why did you do that, girl? Why so dramatic?
Jimmy got scared? I don't think that was part of the scene. I don't think you're supposed to flip.
She said, "It's okay, baby. Black man. It's okay, baby." That's what it was giving.
She did. She did. She was scared. And he just like, when is it going to end with you? Like, what don't you get?
But why did he? It's like he took time from the balcony to the table and was like, "This man has ruined my life.
Ruined. Not
I'm
that.
finally going to talk to him about this."
He's like, now that I think about it, he's always
Hmm,
up to no good.
up to
Trying
no
to
good.
profit off my pain. Always. He's
And
like,
I've
me
had
and
enough.
this is where I draw the line. He was like, you came here to get approval from everybody, but Mia's dead. How you gonna do that? How?
Hmm,
How? And
awkward.
I don't gotta do the book. Forget about it. Forget I even brought it up. Let's the book is off the table. Like, what are you gonna say? You gotta come better than that. This guy is hurting, and you want to make a movie about his hurt.
You can't do
It
that.
wasn't the right time. Read the room. Read
We're here to
the room.
celebrate someone's love, and the love of his life is gone. And you want the rights to bring this up on the screens
On the big screen. I can't even
worldwide?
look at kids, and you want me to look at a past that hurt my soul. Okay, okay, okay.
Seriously, Harper, where does it end? Where's the line?
That was a great question. Where does it end, Harper? Every day you wake
Where's
up.
that line?
Every day you wake up and say, "My friends are in pain, so how can I make money?" Hmm,
Hmm.
hmm. Every day, every day.
He's like, my friends are in pain, and this is great content.
This
How I could put it in paper? I got to do what I got to do.
I could do a book tour. Yeah, that'd be
Hmm.
great. It could international,
Hmm.
international. Wow, Harper, I would hate to be your friend. He's like you know how Taylor Swift makes songs about all her exes. He makes
Hmm.
of all his friends pain.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible. So just as we thought this rehearsal couldn't get any worse, here come Miss Shelby talking about, "Hey y'all, ma'am, ma'am, why?
And she knew exactly what kind of dress to wear. A whole freakum dress on. To my, "Hey, Quentin."
Stop it." First of all, she came in first talking about, "Hey, merch." Why are you even still talking about him? She
He's
did.
a married man.
He's a married man. Back up, back up. Like she just wants to be in the mix so bad, so bad. In reality, she wouldn't have been in their friend circle.
No,
She doesn't have a place. Her,
no.
Shelby, and Jordan wasn't even that cool in the movie, and they weren't. Now all of a sudden they're best friends.
Now they're best friends. I said, when did this start?
When, guys, writers,
People change, I guess.
I guess people change, and they had to make sense for her to still be around
Yeah,
because
because there was no reason for her.
because for the second movie they made her around because her and Mia were line sisters.
Mm.
So now Mia's gone. It's like, why are you still here? Like, okay, her and Jordan are connected now. Okay,
Got it. Got it. Got it.
got it.
For me, even Jordan, why were you still here?
Then we talk about it. Then we really, Jordan. We're all coupled up here. Now, even put a pin in that. Put a pin in that.
We have to. We absolutely have to do that.
Because you really put a pin. Put a pin. Because I want to talk about
Yeah.
that. I want to
Hmm. Hmm.
Um. Okay. So Shelby comes and she, of course, is ready to create some drama. That's what she does best.
Hmm.
So Shelby and Q ends up arguing because he's like, "Why are you here?" And then Ziamora just like, you know what? I'm not even. I'm gonna let you handle this. I'm gonna go to bed. Come see me.
Mm.
So they start arguing. Like, I hate you. Why are you here? You always coming to mess stuff up. You blink and they're having sex. Right after Ziamara told him, "Come see me."
Mm.
See me. He went to go come see her.
And this is his wedding rehearsal dinner.
Say it again for the people in the back.
This is his wedding rehearsal dinner. Like, we're all here for his wedding to another woman, not to Shelby.
No, we're not here for
You
that.
would think.
I thought we were here to see Ziamara get married.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
yet we're here seeing this. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
fine. So at this point, the messiness is at an all-time high.
Mm.
I also wanna let's see. So after that whole Lance flipping the table, Harper's kind of like, you know what, I ain't gonna do it. Let me call my agent. Agent's like, get off my phone because you're wasting my time. What do you mean you're not doing it? This is the number they're giving you, and that changes everything. Because Harper's like, let me see that money. All right, let me go back in.
That manager was like, "Do you know you think I do this for fun? No, I do this for money. Okay,
Why are you telling me? What do you anyway? I give you 24
your
hours.
friends."
It's about money. What are you talking about? So in Harper, he's not the guy to be like, no, the money doesn't matter. I gotta, work on my friendship. He's not gonna say that.
Mm.
I mean, the average person may not, but he is like, let me call you back. Let me call you back.
He said, "Let me move things around. Let me go a different strategy."
Let me report back. I'll come back. Yeah. So he's back on it. So uh what happens?
That's
We
a
can
good
just
question.
okay. Let's talk about Jordan.
Oh,
So at
sure.
this point, Jordan she's a workaholic, working on vacation. I have been victim to that. Um,
Yeah,
I've done it. Brought the
yeah.
laptop, sending emails, and you're probably supposed to be on vacation. It's not the life. I'm not doing that this year. If
I
I'm on
hope so.
if I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. We were legit on a boat, and I'm like, I need a signal. I need to send this email.
And I was like, "Stop this! Just stop it."
So like, just one more email, and I'll be right with you.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. So she's like that workaholic. So she meets a guy, and Jordan's very like an independent woman. I'm not even thinking about no man right now. But this guy comes and he just wants to be seen, wants to be heard. Like she's
Yeah.
going to enjoy her lunch, and he's like, "Oh, you can have my fish." No one wants. I don't even know who you are.
You ate from that fish.
Who ate from that? And it came. Even if you didn't eat from it, it was in your vicinity. I don't know you. I do not know you. It's talking about, oh, you can have my swordfish. Back up. Who would have took that?
A silly woman.
A silly.
And that's what he was expecting, a silly woman to be like, look, to see him, this nice chocolate looking man, and be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for the fish." And then they chatted up. And
Yeah,
Jordan was like, "Go into the sea, go fishing for my fish." She was very much a Karen.
he was, and you can't play with that at restaurants because they would have spit in your food. Stop playing with
She
them.
said, "I don't understand. It's the special. Go into the sea and go fishing. Go get my fish."
Wow, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
I love the demanding of what you want, but calm down. Some restaurants run out.
It happens.
Yeah. So yes,
Lord.
like bring it down a couple notches. Order something else. So, and throughout the resort, he's still popping up on her. Like she's like walking, he wants to play paparazzi. And at this point, she's kind of intrigued. It's like, all right, who's this little chocolate man trying
Hmm.
to get to know me? And shout out to him. Do you remember what series he's from?
Bigger,
And
bigger,
and
bigger, bigger,
and
bigger.
he's also from Giants.
Giants. Yes, yes, yes. He is from there.
Bigger. That's funny. Yes, he's definitely from Bigger. So 2 points for you.
Thank you.
Yes. So he's like, plant these little seeds in her mind. It's like, okay, you're gonna remember me. And
Right.
she's like she still got her guard up. But she's like, okay. So then she sees him again and she's like open at this point. She's just like, what? He's like, okay, what you got planned for the rest of the day? She's like, you tell me. He's like, I'm busy. Later. His mouth was on the floor. It's like you've been checking for me, and I finally give you a
Right.
and you diss me? Okay. Um, so she sees him one last time, and because he was quote unquote busy, is because the crew goes to this ceremony.
Sure.
What was that?
I don't know. It was a spiritual awakening,
Could
spiritual ritual.
could have left it in the writers' room.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think this spiritual journey was for us to make them see what they really wanted in life.
Sure.
Or
Um, they drink some concoction. It sends Shelby straight to the bathroom.
it didn't work.
Bubble guts,
She didn't see nothing else but the bathroom.
but the bathroom. So she's gone for that scene. Okay. Candace, what is she? She wants to learn about animals and the plants being medicine.
Herbals
I
and
don't know what the hell she was talking about. And I don't know what she's talking about for the rest of the series. Okay. Let me just say that now. Cause she went in a direction the writers, what the hell? She went into a direction that made no sense.
I didn't finish the show, but I know that she's going to. I finished like 3 or 4, but I know she's going to look into connecting the herbal influence of medicine to herbal life.
Right.
If you find me, you find yourself. Reveal me to those who cannot see. Wisdom is everywhere. Even our plants are wisdom keepers. Plants are healers.
The herbal spiritual connection and the herbal concoction. I don't know what the
Like,
hell she's talking about for the
cure-
entire series.
curing ill.
Curing illnesses through herbal connections. Let's go with that. Okay. So she's talking about that. Merch is so concerned with her having this enlightenment that he thinks she's having a whole orgasm without him.
Right. What I see about merch, he doesn't like to feel left out. He has FOMO. FOMO.
FOMO. And so you'll see that he's being left out of things, and that can cause, well, you'll see that throughout the series,
Oh, I'm
how that
scared.
continues.
I'm scared.
As you should be, as you should be.
Oh no, I'm
Um,
so scared. I'm so scared.
ooh, shaking your boots, as you should be.
Scared. Is it
Jordan, Jordan, apparently Will is this the spiritual leader of this whole.
who are
His
you?
name is Will. He's a Bashaka or something
Bobo.
like that.
Bobo.
Bo-
Bobo.
Bobo, whatever. But he's the one that's doing the sage and the concoctions. And Jordan finally confesses that she wants this man and she wants him right now.
Yeah, she does. She does. And
So that's what's happening there.
he said, you can't handle me.
He said, I've been watching you since you got off the plane. You're not ready for a man like
You're
me.
not ready. I see you. I like what I see, but as I'm watching, you're not ready.
You're not ready.
She said, "Is that a challenge?" He said, "Let me tell you what I'm gonna do." She said, "Go sit over there." She wasn't ready. She was not ready. She was not
I don't know what happened with the other people.
ready. Shelby does go to Q, and she's kind of just like, I don't even know.
No,
Anyway,
no, she does. She does go to Q, and she's like, "This is not the woman for you. You're making a mistake."
yes, she does say that. She
She
says
does tell him that.
yes. And then later on, Shelby in
Where
the
was Lance? Lance was the only one that didn't go to the spiritual thing.
he didn't go because he could not get his little man up. So he said, I gotta work on this. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I need to figure out what. Because even while everyone's here, he's slanging all across the island.
All across the island.
And he got
And
his
the only woman he can think of is the concierge who's not paying him any mind. And so it was very predictable that this is going to be his love interest because he is a big football star in the States.
yeah.
But, we're in Jamaica, and she's not paying him no mind. She's just like, "Hi,
She's
this
like,
is
I'm
my
gonna
job. It's my job to be nice to you, but
take it.
I'm not wowed by you or anything
No,
like that."
I am concerned though. She's concerned because she'd be like, what is he doing? And she's
Because
been,
he walked into the pool butt naked.
sir, read the rules. There's pool rules here. You gotta go. I don't want to call security, but you gotta get it together. And
Yeah, yeah.
he's been slanging and dangling all through the resort. And she's like, this is not the kind of resort. I didn't open up a resort like this. I'm not. But he does have her eye on him. He does have his eye on her. But she's
Mhm.
engaged.
Yeah, she is engaged. He's been feeling her this whole time. And she's like, "Yeah, you can go on a run with me, but I need you to know I'm engaged."
Yeah, so don't get too comfortable.
Don't get to come to.
Comfortable. Our little moments are cute, but got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, this whole episode, he's just going on runs. Like,
Yeah.
the whole group is over here. Why are you running on the
We did
beach?
not do any group excursion except like the bachelor party.
Whatever that was.
We gonna talk about it. Um so at this point, Shelby, I do want to just make one little note. This is a little bit of fluff, but it just made me upset that like Shelby and Jordan were walking and Jordan's telling her about like chocolate and everything. But I just want to know why Shelby had on an athletic suit and 6-inch heels. Did you notice
Because Shelby is extra. And that's how the housewives were dressing in
that?
2015.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay. So we're
They
just
really were. Mhm.
that's
They
what that
really
was
were.
the look. That was the
Yeah,
look.
that was a look.
Okay, okay, okay.
The tracksuit with the heels.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it was giving like athletic
Like I'm
but
gonna work
sexy.
out. You would think I'm gonna work out, but I'm not.
I'm not.
It's
I'm
gonna
just
look
here to look cute.
comfy, cute, sexy.
Yeah.
So at one point, Ziamara pulled Shelby to the side and's like, I know you slept with Q last night. And
Right.
Shelby tries to be like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? And so Ziamara was like, well, how does it taste?
Mm,
How do I taste?
right.
She really thought she ate with that line. Like,
That's
sis,
because Shelby tried to do like little innuendos about like, "Oh, I had such a good night. It was exhilarating."
I had a
But then
ball.
when Ziamara's like, "You had ball, or did you have two balls?
Yeah.
Because I know you had my man's balls in your mouth." And she's just like, "I don't know what you're talking about." It's
Mm-hmm.
like you tried to throw in my face that you slept with my man, but now that I know about it and I'm throwing it in your face, now you're acting like you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
But is it a flex? She did it like it was a flex. Like, how do I taste? Ma'am, your man cheating on you. Let's really talk. Your man is, I would have been like, your man's cheating on you, though.
That's how I knew. That's when I knew that this marriage wasn't that a big of a deal for her. It was more of a transaction, because she didn't care that he was sleeping around.
And she knew.
Yeah,
She, she did not care. She
She's like,
was
I'm here for the money. I'm here for the title. I'm about to be an heiress.
yes, yes, yes. Um, but joke's on you. But we'll come back to that. Just to prove your point too, we next see that Ziamara gets like a full billboard spread, like she's the face
Hmm.
of the hotel.
Yeah.
So Q's kind of like he's kind of thrown by it. Like what? And he was like, his dad had that whole orchestrated, and Ziamara just so excited about it. So it's like, and that's when Harper's like, "Are you sure you happy?" And he goes up on Harper like, "Listen, just support me. I'm getting married. And I'm happy. Leave me alone."
Right. Don't make me think of the things that are right in my face. I don't want to see the red flags.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm having a good time. Leave me alone. Okay.
So Shelby goes to Candace and is like, so I booked out the whole spa for you because I need lessons.
Yeah. Right.
Candace was a stripper.
Yeah. This is right after Merch is talking about, oh, I couldn't schedule a hotel a massage. Here comes Shelby talking about I rented the whole thing. What's going on? That was a punch at his ego.
That it was. He was like, "Hello, I'm standing here," and she's just like, "So anyway, what do you want, girl? You want a massage? You want a facial? Want to get your hair done?" Speak
Right.
of hair, Regina.
That's something I want to mention early on in this episode. What was going on with
Please report on it. Report on it.
hey, this just and we're trying to figure out exactly what is on Regina Hall's head. It is
Mm,
not really a good wig. It's very stiff. And it's something that we do not want to see on our screens. And we definitely feel the writers and the show could have come better for our girl.
yeah, yeah,
What was
yeah,
that? We're back to you.
yeah. Honestly, I was convinced that the staff hated her because they could have gave her a nice lob because that was a thing in 2015 with some highlights because that hair made her look old
Yes, and it was so stiff. It had
and
no
ugly.
movement, no movement. And it was too long. If it was a shortcut, let it be a shortcut.
Yeah, and it got worse throughout the series. So
Yeah,
look forward to that.
it did. Now that I'm thinking about future episodes, it got completely worse and it was a disaster.
They must have hated her on set.
He did not make friends with hair and wardrobe.
No, because everyone else looked good.
Yeah.
And then when you see her do promos, you're like, this is the Regina that I know. I don't know who the hell that was
Any
playing
other
the role.
any other movie, she comes correct. This one, drop the ball. Drop the ball.
It was really bad, guys.
It was.
Um, back
Wow,
to the show.
we're going back. How would you there like Candace and Shelby's relationship is it's funny because Merch is Shelby's ex. Could you ever be like good friends with your boyfriend's ex?
I think I could. It's been what 15 years,
Mm.
so yeah.
Yeah, I think their situation is a little different because they always in the same circle.
Mm.
But it's a little weird because that first movie, the second movie, they hated each other. They almost fist fought. So now
I
they're
think it
like,
has to do with Mia's death. Like she really brought them all together. Like, what are we really fighting for? Because
yeah.
this is only a year after Mia's
Yeah,
passing.
'cause after she apologized.
Yeah, it's like we're all grateful to still be alive. Like there should be like no hard feelings. And also, Shelby has moved on to Quentin, and so that's another area there. Like,
She just want to be seen, want to be heard too. Just put her in the group. She just want to be in the group. She just want to be in the group.
um, so we're at the bachelor party,
Merch is in charge
and
of entertainment.
we don't know why they gave him that role because what was Harper doing? He was in charge of making sure that Shelby got on the plane.
No, no. Harper.
Yeah,
Harper.
he gave the job of finding entertainment to Merch because he's like, I gotta find Shelby and make sure that she leaves Quentin alone. You failed.
Was that the reason? I thought he was just
That's
like,
what he told Merch. He was like, I need you to find the dancers because I need to find Shelby because I
oh,
need to make sure she leaves Quentin alone. You failed at this on
he,
multiple counts.
yeah, he was just failing all. Merch should have been the best man, honestly.
Honestly, I thought he would be because they were closer. He was closer to Quentin than
Yeah, that was
I
his
feel like
roommate.
Harper was.
Yeah. And why would you even want Harper? You know his track record as best man? Like, it was over. That was like a running joke throughout the series. So, like, you slept with Ziamara too? Like, we gotta ask. So yeah, the Bachelorette come Merch finally came with some ladies, almost killed one, knocked her out.
Mm-hmm.
Um so, they start dancing, whatever. Next thing you know it, Robin Jordan, what's her name?
Shelby?
Candace comes out like, okay, we got a presentation. Then Shelby comes out
Oh,
with a whole performance that
mhm.
Candace saw her. Left Q speechless.
Speechless. Even Harper was like, damn.
Yeah, Lance too, like, dang, Shelby. That's how you give it up? Like, Q was trying to be like nonchalant in the beginning, like, you was into it big time, sir. And she's just like, you know what, tell me you want me, da da da. And she puts on this great show and almost had him in tears. Then she texts him like, meet me at the cabanas. He doesn't meet her. Who meets her?
No. Who meets her? I think Harper comes and then Ziamara comes.
Mm-hmm. Ziamara said, this is your flight information. Don't be late. It's already to your phone.
She
Thank you
said,
so much.
just stop. Just stop.
Just cut it out. What are you doing? What are you
Stop it.
doing? It's sad at this point.
This is pathetic at this point.
Yeah. You need to flee.
Yeah. And she calls her daughter.
Yeah.
And this daughter, look at how she looks now. And in a couple episodes, look at how she looks. That's all I'm going to say for now.
I'll take it. I believe it. I don't know what it is, but I believe it. I believe it. I'm sure.
Look at the skin tone. Look at the hair texture. Look at all that now.
The casting team don't know how to cast, especially
The
kids.
casting team left it to the casting intern for
Yeah.
some task.
We could just find somebody. Just find them.
And get them on set. That's it.
That's it. Are they available? Are they free? I don't care. I don't care if we in the first movie was a daughter. Now she has a son. I don't care.
And don't ask about where the daughter is. Doesn't matter.
Don't.
She's a child.
I don't care if Lance had 7 kids. He has 2.
Yeah. That's literally what happened. Throughout the whole series, I'm like, where's his other kids?
Where they at?
The babies too, the younger ones. Where are they at? Who has them?
The babies. So Shelby's on the midnight train to Georgia. She gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The next day, they wake up. Q's like, oh, Shelby gonna pop out at any minute. Oh my gosh, Shelby, don't come. Like, he's prepping himself, and Harper's like, she gone. He's like,
She's never here.
no, she ain't gone. She gonna pop up. Don't even worry. She coming. Like, no, she gone.
Mm-hmm.
So Harper's like, you want to? So before even Harper could even finish it, they already fleeing. Almost broke his neck trying to get to that airport. Let's talk about that scene. Let's talk about this confession of love. Can we please?
Is that what we're calling it?
Tell me your thoughts.
My thoughts was, I didn't like it. It didn't scream, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It screamed, just get over here.
Let's get over here. I hate you. I don't even like you, but I guess I love you.
I guess I'm stuck with you.
I can't get you out of my mind, so I guess I love you. And I hate your guts, but come here. And she was like,
so what does that mean?
You know what it means.
No.
Yes, you do. You know what it means.
What does that mean?
Fuck you.
Goodbye, Quentin.
It means I love you, okay? I said it. Shit! I said it. Are you happy?
No, I have a flight.
Look, get your ass back here. Get over here. I'm talking to you. Get your ass right back here.
I would be looking at this if I was like in a airport. It was the most toxic confession of
It
love.
was disgusting. First of
Toxic.
all, I'm online. I'm about to board the plane, and you're stopping me to basically tell me you can't stand my guts,
Yeah.
but you want me.
Yeah.
Do I want you?
I don't even want to look at you, but come here.
I definitely would have been like, anyway, here's my ticket.
Not because even she said, "What does that mean? What does this mean?" He said, "You know what it means." She said, "What does it mean?" They ain't gonna say "F you." All right. Okay.
No, I'm definitely leaving.
Okay. Can you? I would like to check this, please. So, like, here's the ticket, boarding pass. Come on. Then he's like, I'm on bending knee. I'm on both my knees.
What else do you
I love,
want?
I love you. Just take me. And so she loved that. She took it.
She loves it.
She loves it, and she was happy about it. And
Because
so
he
they
said,
kissed.
I said I love you. Are you happy now?
You might as well. No, Martin. You might as well. So, but it worked for her, and we're at her wedding day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's her wedding day. None of her
Yeah. And
family,
everything's paid for.
not even her daughter's there. None of her family's
No.
there.
Mm-mm.
But it's all that it's love.
The
It's
man
love.
that she loves is there, and that's all that matters. Because that's the first thing I thought. Where's your child?
Where's your child?
Did your child even approve of this relationship?
Ugh. Apparently, the child really loves him. Like, oh, how's Uncle Quentin?
Uncle Quentin.
Uncle. So after the wedding, after the wedding,
After they already said I do,
after
she want to tell him information.
in for MFI, she wants some MF information.
Mm.
So he's like, I'm excited to be her stepdad. She's like, what about that? What do you think about that? And he's like, I don't want to get in. I don't want to step on the real dad's toes. You are the real dad. How you just drop a bomb like that? How you just drop a how old is this girl?
This girl's like 8.
That's what we're saying. That
Did you
girl,
not see how big she looked?
that girl on the phone was 15. That girl on
Let's
that
go in
phone.
the middle here. Let's say she's about 10. Because in the series, she's like a smooth 17, 18 years old.
Okay, okay. Let's say
That
she's
girl was old enough.
old enough. So he's like, "Hey, baby." So this is his child, been his child. He has been in her life just as an uncle, if you
Yeah.
will. I don't know how much he's been in that uncle role. Like, has he given her gifts, been around? I don't know. We don't know. But he's happy to call her his daughter.
Yeah. Shelby deserved a smooth uppercut.
How dare you?
How? What? How
Now,
dare you?
I saw more of the role, and I'm interested to know, do we touch on that? Do we touch on why she kept it from him? No, we're just gonna sweep it under the rug.
Why do we always find shows and writers are like, let's start something
Right?
and never come back to it?
Don't even think about it. Just go with the flow. We have questions, writers. Why? Why?
Why? Because you all lived in the same city.
Yes.
You clearly saw each other enough for her to be like, hey, you are the father of my child.
Yes.
Do you want to be in the child's life?
She just not want to. Maybe she felt if she told him, he would be like, "That ain't my child. You a hoe." Like, who knows?
We could get DNA tests. Because didn't she sleep with him in the second one?
She did. So I'm assuming that's when the baby was conceived.
No, because that baby is like
Already there. So this is 1998,
N-
99,
mhm.
2000. 1, 2, 3, 4. No way. So obviously they had some relations between the
The
first
first and the
movie
second.
and the second movie, but they don't I don't like
No,
it. I don't like
they
it.
don't touch on it again.
They should have gave her a newborn or a 2-year-old. That would have been more
Yeah,
believable.
a more believable would have been like the baby is the same age as Harper's child,
Well, a
a
little bit
small
younger. A little bit
toddler,
younger.
a baby or a toddler, because to give him a whole adult as a
Yeah, you
child
talking about
and
in the
be
second
like
movie he was walking around his daughter didn't know?
call her niece, and that was your daughter, and then to find out on your wedding day that you had a child for like 10 years and did not know is
That's
madness.
crazy.
And the child's not even here at this wedding,
Yeah, that's our child and she doesn't see the union of her parents? That doesn't make sense.
and you're smiling like, what do you think about
Right?
dad?
What about dad?
What?
What are you saying to me?
What
What
are
is
you saying to me,
going on?
honestly?
What is going on? Okay, and then fine, fine. So they're a happy family, sure. So we go to the round table, and Harper's like, I keep bringing it up. Um, I know I keep talking about it, but I just want to make sure Lance, I know you were a little bit. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. So everybody's going around, sure, sure, you got it, I'm in it, sure. Lance says, fine, but as long as I get the final say who plays Mia. And I already can tell that's not a good idea because no one's going to be right to play Mia
Right.
for him. No one. So that's going to prolong the movie. But
Hmm.
so he gets a blessing and he's happy about it.
Of course.
Okay, so we go to the little. This is a little bit of fluff, but sure. The boat reception. I feel like it's going to play out in later on. The boat reception. Sanaa Lathan's like, let's just live here. Let's just forget our lives back at home. We'll send for the daughter. She could just come on the boat. Let's just stay here. We got what we need. And
Her
Lance
whole her all her scenes were fluff in
fluff.
these two
So
episodes.
and for me, I live for the drama, so I'm like, is her and this chef lady gonna have something?
Lesbian. I thought they were about to be a lesbian couple.
I was like, let me see. Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. They just want to cook.
We just want to cook together and have a healthy friendship. What's that?
She's just walking the beach and relaxing and being one with the people.
Wow.
What is this? Why do you want to be that?
I was waiting for some Stella got her groove back moments. Like,
Yeah,
you just want to be happy and one with the nature? What?
and just cook with the locals?
What?
No, there has to be
So
more.
there has to be more. So Harper's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but no. She just
I
jumps
was
on
like,
the
if you
boat.
do not hear that everybody is okay with me doing the movie, I gotta go to Hollywood. I'm out of here.
I'm going to Hollywood. We have to buy a mansion. What are you living in Jamaica? Okay. Um,
No.
okay. So she just go and feels liberated. So obviously she's gonna be missing this piece because she felt at home here.
Yeah.
Not Jamaican, I don't think. Um,
No.
she felt like herself.
Yeah. She just likes to be connected to people, black people of the diaspora.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So because she's also a influencer, a cook.
Yeah, she's a chef. She has like her
Like
own
Instagram
small
Live.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that turns out. And in the end, we see Jordan and Harper are like, Jordan's NBC lead director, NBC. She's NBC. Um, and Harper, we started casting for his movie. So Black Hollywood, Black Excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's how the first two episodes end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
Mhm.
go really quick to the QCCs. I do want to make note that we didn't talk about in this episode how when the episode first started, we know we get a flashback to present day or a flash forward to present day, and Harper's taking a speech about soulmates.
I was just about to say that.
To Jordan.
Mm,
So then we go back. So we're definitely going to see how what that was about.
yeah, we're definitely going to see them reconnect because they said soulmates. We panned to Jordan, and I said, hold up. He's actually married to Robin, but clearly there's always been like
Always,
this
which
yeah,
yeah, which we want to take that pin down. Why Jordan's still in the group?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
honestly, she was. They were all friends, sure. Her and Mia,
Hmm.
best friends, great.
Hmm.
Mia passed away. I would say still have a friendship. Her and Harper were best friends, but Jordan wanted Harper bad. That was
Always.
always,
Yeah.
always.
Even the night from let's go back to the first movie, the night of the bachelor party, she had got all sexied up because she wanted him to come over. She's like, why didn't you bring Robin to the wedding? And he's like, I just wanted to be with the boys. But she knew a part of him also wanted to sleep with her and
Mm,
see if he still could possibly sleep with her.
to the wedding.
He didn't bring Robin to the wedding. He went there by himself because he was only dating Robin at the time. Remember, he proposed to her at the end of the another selfish thing. He proposed to Robin at
Robin
the
did come
end
to the
of
wedding.
yeah, because she flew out there because she missed him,
You right. You right.
and he did another selfish thing. He proposed to her at the wedding. This is
This
not
is
your
not
time,
your
sir.
time. This is not your time. He always want to take someone else's time to shine.
Are you not satisfied?
He's not happy with his life if the spotlight's not on him. If it's not on him, he can't have it.
Yeah. So I don't remember if they actually slept together or they were about to sleep together. Harper and Jordan.
They didn't sleep together. She got all sexy, and then he said, "Nah, chill."
Yeah, and then she got mad about it because it's
Hmm.
like, why are you wasting my time?
Yes,
So
yes.
he was always a tease in a
He was.
sense.
He knew the power he had over Jordan for sure.
Right.
Second movie, they didn't have, I wouldn't say as much sexual connection, but they did have a connection where he was talking to her, confiding in her before even Robin.
Mm.
I think,
Right, right, right.
yeah. So Jordan knew about like the book before Robin or something like that. So it's just like they always had
Yeah.
this thing.
Right. And Robin always knew as well
Hmm.
that Jordan held, some kind of power over what's this man's name? Harper.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like there was always like this chemistry between them. Like she always sensed it, even though he chose to marry Robin.
Yeah.
He could
So
have married Jordan too.
yeah,
And she
true.
would have said yes.
Absolutely. She would have ran because even we see Jordan dating, but nobody's sticking. Like even the second movie, she
Hmm.
had a great guy. He seemed like a
Yeah,
great guy for her. Didn't work out. Where is he now? Now she's just like, oh, I'm trying. Like, are you waiting on the sidelines, ma'am?
right.
Are you
Her career is like all she really has, all she really fights for. She's very proud of it. And just seems like she's waiting on the sideline.
She
Whenever you're ready, Jordan. I mean, Harper, you
I'm
come
here.
on over.
Just tag me in. Tag me in. I'm already part
I'll
of
be
the
here.
because even at this point, Q and Shelby are together. Everybody's together except for Lance. I mean, Lance had someone. R.I.P. But Jordan, nobody.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Sorry, sis. Uh, okay, so I don't know. What? So, in
I have a
all,
question.
okay.
What were your thoughts on Shelby going down there to profess her power? Because I don't even think she professed her love. She really just went down there to see, do you still want me?
Because I know you do, and you playing yourself. Um, couldn't be me. But I don't know if it's because maybe it could be, you know, maybe I don't go after what I want. She goes
Mm.
after what she wants. And she doesn't take no for an answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I see what she's doing and it worked for her. But I'm not
I'm
having
not. I'm
to
just
chase
not.
I'm not chasing you down. If you don't know that I'm the one for you, I'm not gonna try to prove it to you, do a dance for you
Right.
to see it. I
And the
might say,
crazy
I might call you. I'm not gonna take a flight. I might go, hey, listen, am I wrong? Do we have something or no? Okay, no, okay, bye. I'm out.
the crazy thing is they never actually dated each other. They only
Hey,
just had sex.
right. Because also Q says to her, no, she says to him, like, you only want sex. He said, that's all you offered. You never let me know the real you. You always had your guard up. So it's like y'all saying y'all love each other. Do y'all? Because y'all both said y'all don't know the real you. But
Right.
apparently, the way they be fight, it's just so much. I don't know if it's love or lust. Because like passion. Like when you're so passionate, y'all argue. It's like passion.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. But they got married.
They did. They did. I wish them the best of luck. You don't. You miss on the 100% of the shots you don't take.
Talk about it.
And so I guess Shelby taught us a lesson to go after what you want and
Yeah.
don't take no for an answer. And if you love him, fly across the country and ruin
Hmm.
the wedding and do a dance for him so he
Yeah.
knows for sure.
It's possible you could get arrested. It's possible you can get attacked by his current fiance. All this is possible.
Yeah,
So, take that with a grain of salt, y'all.
yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly, exactly. Do it at your own risk, but try it out. It's all
If
about
you're inspired by what Shelby done did, you know, at your own risk. Just do it at your own risk.
at your own
Just
risk.
take into account all the things that could happen.
Exactly, and you may not have the same end story, so don't go down there with a wedding dress in your luggage, thinking you'll be the one at the altar, because he might look at you and say, "Why?" He might.
And his fiance might attack you.
Yeah,
And her bridesmaids.
because
They're all
you're there
coming for
alone.
you.
You're there alone.
Remember that. You are on your own. Because even in Shelby's case, Jordan told her, "Don't bring your behind down here,
Yeah,
because she do too much. Don't come over here." And she was never like holding her down. She was just like, "All right, Shelby, I'm going to the spa.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
on your own."
You're on your own. She did. She was like, "All right, girl, bye." So you're on your own. Even if you have a friend or two, you're on your own. That's the lesson of this week, guys. You're on your
And
own.
best of luck.
Best of luck. We wish you all the best. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's it.
So that was the first two episodes of The Best Man. You can watch it on Peacock, of course. Thank you for listening. I'm Brittany
I'm Mary.
and reporting live. So make sure that you guys are following us on all social media platforms at Cersei Podcast and watching the TV. And make sure that you are back here next week to see us dive into the next couple of episodes and beyond. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns that you want to share, make sure you send it to us, and we will report it live right here.
That's right, Brittany. See you all later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye now.